So what would the Yankees lineup look like after the trade deadline if they make a deal or two? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about some scenarios right now. Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Happy 4th of July to all of you. May you enjoy a great day, have a lot of fun with friends, family, loved ones. Just be careful and be safe and just have boatloads of fun today. Happy 4th again. So the Yankees are coming off 2 losses consecutively against the Reds, yes. The upstart Reds, they kind of remind me of the Red Sox, young, dynamic, and on the upswing. So teams that we should be looking out for. And they're going to add, I think. But if ever there was an opportunity to present themselves a chance to beat up on the Reds, it's today. And I have today's lineup for you too. We'll go over that as well. But Frankie Montas, former Yankees, on the mound for the Reds today against the Yankees. And he's not having a great year. So if the Yankees could beat up on anybody today, it should be him. Okay? And hopefully that happens. But I understand the frustration. There's so many different ways of frustration. Again, we're getting memories of 2022, memories of 2023. This is a different team. All due respect to people. So, and again, this is a different league too. But we've had issues with the Yankees lineup being too right-handed last year, to this not being able to hit lefties this year, and so on and so forth. The frustrations and complaints kind of rotate from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. I get it. It comes with the territory. Totally get it. So, and it's what other beat writers and channels are saying too. But with that said, I'm going to give you a couple of ideas of what the Yankees will line up if they happen to, what the lineups will look like if they happen to acquire a player here, a player there. One of the most, some of the most talked about guys. So again, we're less than 4 weeks on the deadline. So please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, okay, please do and hit the notifications as well. Okay, and we're on the road to 30,000 subs. I've talked to my wife, and we're going to do a pretty significant giveaway at 30K. So any help is greatly appreciated, and it's gonna be a couple of things, a couple of giveaways. It's not only one thing. I'm gonna pick out a few people to do a giveaway for, and it's gonna be pretty cool giveaways. So I have not confirmed the details yet, but they will be very, very. You'll be very happy with them. So your support means the world. It's greatly appreciated. The quicker we get to 30K, the quicker we'll do the giveaway. So with that said, let's talk about this. Let's just say the Yankees happen to trade for Vlad Guerrero Jr. Okay, he's one of the people that's talked about most. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we're going to pull up his name. So this is what I think the lineup will probably look like, or should look like, with him in it. Anthony Volpe would lead off, then Juan Soto, Aaron Judge would bat third, Vlad Guerrero would be in there, cleanup sandwich between Judge at third, Stanton at fifth. Then you'd have Alex Verdugo at sixth. And again, Vlad Guerrero provides the opportunity to get Verdugo out of the cleanup spot. I don't think he should be the cleanup spot. I don't think Gleyber Torres should be the cleanup spot. Neither one of them belongs there. Okay? So Verdugo would be at 6, and anyone who, depending on who's playing second, between John Birdie when he comes back, or Oswaldo Cabrera, or DJ LeMahieu will bat 7th. Depending on who's playing first, DJ LeMahieu or Ben Rice will bat 8th, and depending on who's batting 9th or catching, Ben Rice or Jose Trevino would bat 9th. Okay. Now, if you notice anything, there's no DJ and Gleyber Torres in the lineup at the same time. None of my scenarios have both of them in there. Okay. I don't think at this point they should both be in the lineup at the same time. Just like I don't think Gleyber Torres or Alex Verdugo should be at the should be at the cleanup spot either. They have to shake this lineup. And there is no one-player solution to this. This is a multiplayer problem that they have to address. So we'll see what the Yankees do. And it's the infield that needs an upgrade. There's a bullpen that needs an upgrade. Okay. If they decide to make a move in a starting rotation, so be it. Okay. But infield first, bullpen second. Those two are glaring red flags right now that the Yankees need to address. So that's what it will look like with Guerrero. And then keep in mind, one of the biggest complaints we had last year, I'm going to pull this back up, was the lineup being too righty, right? Well, with Guerrero in there, 3, 4, and 5 is all righty. Super power, super productive, yes, and Guerrero be protected by Judge and Stanton, but that's a lot of righty. So that's something we need to keep in mind. Now, let's go to the next guy. What if the Yankees get Cody Bellinger in a trade? Okay, and a couple things with Bellinger. Number one, okay, if Guerrero's 25, Bellinger's at 28 or 29. He could also sandwich at that 4 spot and move Verdugo out of the cleanup spot, or Torres out of the cleanup spot. And he also is a lefty to bat between Judge and Stanton. He would be protected by these guys, surrounded by a much better lineup. So I think he would do quite a bit for his offensive production. And you're getting speed and contact with him as well. Okay, he would play first base in this situation. So Volpe would lead off. Juan Soto would bat second. Aaron Judge will bat third. Cody Bellinger will bat fourth. Giancarlo Stanton will bat fifth. Alex Verdugo batting sixth. Whoever's playing second, Bertie Cabrera Torres batting seventh. Whoever's batting eighth at first base, Rizzo or Ben Rice. Okay. And whoever's catching, Rice or Wells batting ninth. And again, I'm in agreement with a lot of the fans. You know, they need to play Ben Rice regularly. They need to play Austin Wells more than they play Jose Trevino. Period. Okay. And here's a scenario too. There's no Torres and DJ. It's either Torres or DJ in the lineup. Torres is here as an option. No DJ. So DJ I would prefer to be either bench player or the utility guy to kind of be a defensive replacement or whatever else he wants to provide for the team as well, or he can't provide. So that right there is with Cody Bellinger. Now, this is where the lineup can change. Okay, let's see if they get Luis Rengifo. He could change the order of the lineup here. To me, he's a more prototypical leadoff guy, so I would lead him off to set the table for Juan Soto. I think he's a better table setter. I think Anthony Volpe's bat would be more profiling better right now, at least, down a little bit further down the lineup. Okay. It's just like, you know, the frustrations about players not batting, not bunting or swinging on a pitch that they should be taking us right. We're not at the plate. So unless we've been there before, you know, our complaints are just our complaints. So whatever directions he's taking from the team is directions he's taking from the team. If he disobeys them, then he gets in trouble. But to me, again, Luis Rengifo will be profiling leadoff here. Then Juan Soto at second. Then Aaron Judge third. Ben Rice at the cleanup spot now. This is where I think it's a little bit better because Rice's bat profile is better at cleanup over Verdugo and over Torres. Okay, he bat first base. Okay, right there. There it is. Okay, and again, Rengifo would play third base in this scenario. Okay, Volpe would bat sixth, and Alex Verdugo would bat seventh. Eighth between Bertie, Cabrera, and DJ. Okay, at second base, and then Wells and Trevino, whoever catches that day at ninth. So that's what the lineup would look like with Rengifo. Now, this is where it gets even more, you know, specific. What if they get two trades? What if they make two trades? And let's just say they bring in Luis Rengifo and Matt Chapman. Okay, Matt Chapman would be third base. He's an elite defender, and Luis Rengifo would be second base here. And I think he would profile better defensively at second base. But it would give the Yankees more an upgrade in defense in the infield, which is what they need that. Okay, and also give them a little bit better balance to the lineup. And these guys would be in spots that they're not necessarily having too much pressure put on them. Rengifo at the lead-up spot, again, setting the table for Juan Soto and Aaron Judge. Ben Rice at first, at batting cleanup. Giancarlo Stanton batting fifth. Matt Chapman batting sixth here at third base. Okay, Alex Verdugo batting seventh. Anthony Volpe batting eighth. Okay, and then either Wells or Trevino catching, batting ninth. So this is if they get two players. Two bats. This is what the lineup ideally would look like with these guys in it. Okay, you let me know what your thoughts are either way. But I think any one of these scenarios is possible. And again, the Yankees, they could make a multiplayer trade for a bat and an arm. They could. The Marlins, the Angels, there are a couple teams that represent great fits for that. But let me know what your thoughts are in terms of what the lineup would look like or should look like with these guys in it or other guys. You know, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Now, here's the Yankees lineup for today. Okay. Ben Rice. Look at that. Leading off today, first base. They are shaking it up. Juan Soto's batting second. Right field. Aaron Judge batting third at DH. Alex Verdugo batting cleanup. Left field. This is where, you know, we talked about them changing. Gleyber Torres batting fifth at second. Anthony Volpe batting sixth at shortstop. We just talked about the two, moving him down the lineup, right? And Rice has a hotter bat, so moving him at the top of the lineup makes sense. Austin Wells is catching at the dish, batting seventh. Oswaldo Cabrera at third base, batting eighth. Trent Grisham's in center field, batting ninth, getting that defense in there. And on the mound against Frankie Montas is Marcus Stroman, bringing that energy, bringing that swag to the Yankees. Okay, and again, I like the shakeup here. I like the fact that they're moving the hot bat up and the cold bat down here. You know, for the most part, with the exception of yesterday, Anthony Volpe has had a relatively cold bat, and Ben Rice's bats. Getting him more bats makes more sense at the top of the lineup right now. But that could change with guys that we just talked about too. So, again, give me your thoughts. What do you think should happen? What do you think will happen? We're going to talk about this when I do my roundtable on Saturday night. So stay tuned. Again, happy 4th of July, all of you. Be safe. I'll talk to you all next time.